Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Kakwadash, the bonds to the elders and apostles, great most on. Shalom to my Akim Wakwafim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Now, today's lesson is going to be on this video that I had seen, was basically talking about Bill Gates, who is basically saying, well, the title of the video is, which is going to be in the description, is Bill Gates just revealed the biggest biblical cover-up in history, Black Israelites exposed. While this title does say, he's like attacking the so-called Black Israelites or the Hebrew Israelites as they are properly named, or us. He's in the actual video, he's saying that yes, the so-called black people are in fact the people of the Bible. Now, the thing is, even though he says that, I don't know if he is actually saying this, I don't know if this is 100% valid or true or not, but I am saying that in the event, let's just assume that he is saying that this does not validate us. This doesn't make things say like, okay, well, then now that Bill Gates says that it's true, then we're going to continue to do this, or now we're definitely going to do this, or now we have every right to do it. No, that's not how things work. We are validated by, the evidence and the biblical prophecies, that support what is going, but coincides with the history that happened to us. Like, for example, one of the biggest proof is Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. Okay, that's one of the biggest things, and and as well as other things like just in general, the end time signs, all right, as well as many different things that escape me, that the specifics escape me at the moment, all right. But obviously, people have done lessons on it before. You can go check it out. But anyway, aside from that, continuing on the thing. So with this video, all right, we also need to understand that just because Bill Gates says that, like, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's trying to do a good thing, because at the end of the day, even when these devils do something that is seemingly good, it doesn't mean anything. Because number one, why is he doing this now? He's doing it after the prophets have been going out on the highways and byways. Again, this is all under the assumption that this is true. I'm not saying it is true, okay, but this is all going under the assumption that it is true. And the thing is, if it is true, why did he wait for now to go and do this? Why didn't he do it earlier, before before this truth has gotten so widespread, all right, with so many different brothers teaching camps that are out across the different camps, not just one camp, but different camps across the world. All right, so this just goes to show that there is an ulterior motive behind this, behind this revelation. All right, so as a result of that, I also want to get into some of these comments, and basically the general consensus, which I'm not going to go into. Well, we'll read some of them if I see anything interesting, but for the most part, when I was reading these comments, it was just saying, well, we don't care. We already knew that, blah, blah, like, shut up, Bill Gates, blah, blah, and like, they don't care. And this was actually a good question by Ariana Wilson 4536. I don't question the validity of his evidence. I question his motives for coming out with this all of a sudden, which this is a good thing to question, regardless of if you believed him or not. At the end of the day, we should be questioning why would he want to do this now, all of a sudden. All right. And also another thing is there was the whole issue. Oh yeah, that was there was a whole thing with what's it called? Slakia. There was a video a brother had done. Another video brother had done. This. Let me get this as well. Definitely go watch all these videos if you want. If you feel so compelled to do so. Okay. Where this brother is basically saying Bill Gates is trying to digitize the Bible. All right. As he found out Hebrews were Negro people. All right. So yeah, another thing is, Bill Gates trying to digitize the Bible. I don't know exactly what it means, but well, no, I'm not gonna get into any like conspiracies or whatever. Hey, okay, bear with me one moment. Basically, I'm not trying to think about it too much, but the main thing is just the fact that it's like there are always some ulterior motives. Now let me get into these scriptures, more of these scriptures. Sirach chapter 14 verse 7. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. Okay, so yeah, it might seem like, oh yeah, we need to love these so-called black people because they are the people of the Bible, blah blah. And Slaki, that reminded me of another thing I was going to bring out. The thing was there was a meteor shower during slavery times, like during the actual hardcore slavery with Jake being under the captivity of Esau Edom. Like, I don't know, what, 200 years ago, I think, where there was a meteor shower, and basically what happened was the Edomites were basically telling the so-called black people where they had sold their families, that they were separated from, and they did it in order to attempt to like get right with the Lord, to ask the Lord to spare them. And then after the meteor shower ended, they just went right back to actually, let me just show you the thing. Okay, meteor shower during November. Yeah, so 200 years ago, November 1833. There was a bunch of just space rocks or whatever that was falling on the plantations, stuff like that in I guess Tennessee specifically. And again, they were saying they were trying to make restitution and stuff like that, trying to appease the Lord. And then immediately after the meteor shower stopped, and clearly they lived it, they just went back immediately, right back. So when they see some sort of immediate or impending doom about to judge them, that's when they want to try to make things right. But then when let me actually get that as well. Slock, give me one moment. Ecclesiastes chapter 8 verse 11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Because, and this is the MO of most people, not just Esau Edom, but everyone that's wicked. When they aren't getting immediately judged, when they aren't getting, or even with I guess more so like misbehaving children, where they're not being immediately punished for the bad things that they're doing, they think that, oh yeah, this is the right thing because I'm thriving off of this wickedness. I'm benefiting from it. And this is the same thing that Esau does, being as childish and evil that he is, where he's not being judged for it, and he's thriving, he's benefiting from it, and then as a result of that, it's like, so I'm just gonna keep on doing it since nothing and no one is stopping me. And then when the Lord does a small show of power to show judgment, then that's when Esau's basically like curling up and tucking his tail between his legs and begging for forgiveness. Okay, so with that, all right. Slock. So with that, you have this same thing, which, I believe if this Bill Gates thing is real, then this might be, he might know something that the general public doesn't know. He might know something that we don't know, or whatever. All right, and he's just trying to, I guess, either potentially trying to get on the good side, or maybe he's trying to do some bullshit in terms of like trying to, what's that word, mess with the Bible in a way to kind of like revise the Bible in some way, shape, or fashion, in order to make him be the new biblical authority. After he did all this, oh, look at this, I'm showing this truth, and everyone knows that it's true, and because everyone knows that it's true, that everyone knows that the so-called black people are the people of the Bible, then it shows that what's his name is valid, and as a result of him being valid for bringing this out, then they're gonna say, okay, well, whatever else he shows and tells the people, everyone's just going to believe him next time. All right, so Proverbs chapter 26 verse 25, when he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart, whose hatred is covered by deceit. His wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. A lying tongue hateth those that are afflicted by it, and a flattering mouth worketh ruin. So basically, when he speaks fair, when he says that, oh yeah, this is a good thing, I want to help out and whatnot, you're not supposed to believe him, okay? Because he has multiple different ulterior motives, or he has a true evil in that he's planned. He has planned. He has evil planned. In addition to that, when he is going to show his evil, all right, when he's going to show his evil, that's when everyone's going to be able to see, everyone's going to know, okay? When he digs a pit, okay, a pit is like a trap, a snare, whatever. It doesn't have to be a literal pit, all right? But when he prepares a trap, then he's going to fall into it on his own. He's going to fall into the trap that he dug for himself. And when he casts a stone, or he tries to hurt someone, then it's going to return onto him. All right. A lying tongue hateth those that are afflicted by it. All right. A lying tongue hateth those that are afflicted by it, and a flattering mouth worketh ruin. So the liar, okay, hates the people that he is afflicting. So just the same way that anyone would want to oppress or afflict any type of evil, okay, people don't say bad things to people unless they genuinely have some sort of hatred towards them. All right, so as a result of that he doesn't have any good intentions for the people that he is claiming to help, or claiming to trying to give them their proper heritage to. Psalm chapter 7 verse 13, he hath also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against the persecutors. Behold, he travaileth with iniquity, and hath conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood. He made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made. His mischief shall return unto his own head, and his violent dealings shall come down upon his own pate. I guess that's pate. Okay, and basically with this, he is, I think he was Bill Gates was the one that was endorsing the whole Band-Aid thing, if you understand, the 2020 Band-Aid stuff. I think he was doing that. Let me just do a quick search. Yeah, he was. I'm pretty sure he was. Yeah, he did. He did. So yeah, he was the one that was, fueling these instruments of death, and now this same dude, you're gonna believe that he has good intentions for the so-called black people, all right, or not even just so-called black people, but all of Jake in general, all right. So yeah, basically, also, another thing, there was this one more video of this one woman that was an army veteran, basically talking against. Actually, well, I'm not going to talk about that actually, because I don't want this video to get taken down for anti. But basically, you get the point, in the sense that with the context clues, yeah, there's this whole big agenda with the elites working together, doing such and such, and with something like this, this whole revelation that Bill Gates did with the Bible, you can only expect evil to come from it. So with that, I pray this was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, above the ball, and shalom.